Hello friends and welcome back. So for this episode, I'm at my favorite place in the whole world. I'm at the Coin Laundry where I do my wash once per week. And I've always been fascinated with coin laundries. I love it for like the social aspect of it. I always keep it real. I always try to keep it real and stay humble. So I actually force myself to do my laundry every week in a coin laundromat. But I've always been fascinated with the symmetry of the laundromat. As you can see, I'll step out of frame here. The symmetry of the machines. So the frames are square and the doors are circular. And when you put them all together, they form this wonderful geometry, this wonderful symmetry. And it's always caught my eye. So I asked the owner. The owner was very kind to let me come and photograph today. He actually opened up the laundromat a half an hour early for me just so I can shoot. And so I've got my medium format. I have a Mamiya C220f professional medium format film. So I'm going to shoot one roll of Tri-X at 400 ASA. And then I'm going to go into Ilford Pan F50 ASA. And so I get 24 exposures, 12 per roll. So I'm going to take this 30 minutes before the laundromat opens, and I'm going to take 24 images of the laundromat. Okay, and I'll post those after this video. Okay, friends, welcome. And I wanted to show you the camera that I used in the laundromat shoot. This is my Mamiya C220f. Okay, and this is a 6x6 camera. The negative is 6x6. So I'll just show you the camera real briefly here. Okay, so this is the film counter. Shows you how many exposures here. Let me come up. Right, there's 0, showing 0. There's no film in the camera. This is for if you want to take a single exposure or get creative and take a multiple exposure. This is the focus wheel, one on each side. I'll show you the bellows. So you can see the bellows coming in and out. Okay. So there's your focus wheels, 2 of them. This is let me come over here. This is for the film spools. This is the take-up spool inside the camera here. This is your take-up spool, and this is the full. This is the active film inside the camera. This is this is one of the very few TLRs that you can actually has interchangeable lenses, right? So this is the bar that holds the lens assembly in place, and if you want to change it, you can actually flick this lever, and there's a little door in here that'll come up and block the light from entering the camera and destroying the film. So you can actually turn this little wheel and block the light from entering the camera with that little trap door back here that it'll swing up and block the light. Okay, see what else. This is a cold shoe. So if you want to, let's say you want to use wireless triggers, you can run a short jumper here. You run from your sync port, you run a short jumper to like maybe a Yongnuo or a Pocket Wizard, and you put the Pocket Wizard here in the cold shoe, and then your wireless from that point on, right? So you have a wireless in your strobe, so you're wireless to wireless. This camera is so mint, it still has the little, like the little aid, the visual aid to show you how to operate the camera. So this camera is from the 1980s, 1990s, but look at that, this thing is just cherry mint. What else do I need to show you? Okay, so this is, so you can see here you have aperture and your shutter speed. So right now it's at f4 and a half a second. So the laundromat shoot, I'll show you here. The laundromat shoot, I was at f4 and 130 with 400 Tri-X. Okay, but I just want to show you here, just slow things down and show you the operation. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so this is where you cock the shutter here. You cock the shutter. This is the shutter release right here. This little button. So let's fire it. Yeah. So I just showed you the diaphragm blades opening there. Okay, and these are coated lenses. You can tell a little bit of purple there. But these are coated lenses, which is really critical. It really helps a lot. And I'll show you this is the magnifier to get correct focus, but I'm not going to use that right now because I'm just trying to show you the camera basically. That's my bath towel hanging up on the door, so I just wanted to show you something there. So it's got a nice clear bright screen because the camera is fairly new. It's from the 80s and 90s. Okay, so it's got a nice bright focus screen. So that's about it. This is the Mamiya C220 Professional F. Again, it's a 6x6 medium format film camera with interchangeable lenses. You you can change out the lens. This has got the standard. You can see here 80. Well, it's having a little problems with the autofocus. There we go, 80. Let me turn it. Right there, 80 millimeter. Okay, which is about 40 to 50 on a 35 millimeter equivalent or a full frame digital. It'd be about somewhere in the neighborhood of 40 to 50 millimeters, but that's standard fare for a medium format camera. Okay, thank you. And one thing I forgot to show you was the film advance. Okay, so this is the film advance knob. So after you fire, you take your image, you just turn the wheel until it comes to a positive stop on the next image, the next film counter. Okay, and it would be reflected here, obviously, in the counter window. So that was the one thing I forgot to show you. So that's it. Okay, thank you.